then
what kind of file does he have?
it really went deep in probably about 2001 was where the sleep apnea and the cocaine met. And I started going on the road for long periods of time.
The road will do it.
The road, eating that fried food, those Yoda rooms in Michigan,
The booze,
Buffalo, the booze, the blow. The blow will kill you. The blow, unless you're out there sucking dick and smoking crack and not eating, when you have a little bit of money and you do blow, you bingy. When you wake up, you right away put 8,000 calories in your system and you go upstairs and sleep. You do that 4 or 5 days a week, the results are fucking monstrous.
Yeah.
So what happened was when I got the sleep apnea, you're not getting enough oxygen in your blood system. And all of a sudden you start creating, what's that thing you create when your body goes into panic?
I know what you're talking about. Serotonin?
Serotonin, so that makes you fat as fuck.
Yeah.
So I remember getting on a scale at one time going, wow, Josh Wolf got a deal. And I got this commercial for a mobster. Something happened. I needed suits. And I called Josh, and I go, Josh, I need to borrow money. He goes, you know what, man? I got this deal. I'm going to give you a present anyway. He gave me $500.
Josh Wolf's show on CMT starts June
9th.
June 9th, everybody.
Yeah, he's going to be on the
CMT.
podcast next Wednesday.
I just thought I'd throw in a plug.
Are you on that night?
No, you're on the first week. I'm gonna do like next week or the week after that.
Okay,
I
I'm
think.
doing the 11th. Yeah, I'm doing the 11th. So,
Yeah.
what was I talking about?
Josh Wolf, you asked him to borrow money for a suit.
You asked him to borrow money for. He gave me $500, and I went to that 3 suits for $200 in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You get 3 shirts, 3 ties, 3 suits, a pair
Yeah.
of shoes, a belt, a hat,
Yeah.
a burger from fucking Musso and Frank's.
Yeah.
You get everything for $200.
Yeah.
But those suits are great for about once after the third use, you got to throw them away. Once you stretch and the elbow pops out, or somebody lights something flammable next to your suit, because it's always something flammable. Don't go to one of those fucking Poison concerts, because you'll leave there like a fucking... I was going to say something cruel, but it's Monday night, it's Memorial Day.
So then, when did you get to 400 pounds?
Wait, so do you get your suits?
Let me tell you guys, when I went for those suits, I
Lee's
was probably...
laugh is the best tonight because it
when I
comes out of nowhere.
When I went for those suits, it was probably March, let's just say 2000 or 2001. I went for those suits. I was about 300 pounds. About a month later, I went to put that suit on, and I have no reason to lie to anybody. The pants were 2 inches away. When I bought those suits, I fit in that pants. I bought those pants. I got them tailored for myself.
Yeah.
When I put them on 2 months later, I was 2 inches away. I couldn't even breathe the stomach in. That was the sleep apnea, the cocaine addiction, and the diet all met at one time. Yeah. And I went from like 3 to 355 overnight. Couldn't even wear regular clothes. I had to be sponsored by Big Daddy. And
I remember Ralphie was sponsored by Big Daddy.
all of us.
Yeah.
And he was sending me clothes. That's how I was living. I was taking my profits from comedy, snorting them, and I was getting clothes from Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Why buy jeans when Big Daddy would send you those sweats in the mail? It was amazing.
Sweats are the enabler
When
to
you're a
gaining
fat
weight.
fuck, yeah.
Sweats are the friend that's like, dude, just one more time.
How big? What year is your?
And then I went to Houston for the holidays. Pete used to book me for 2 weeks over the holidays.
Yeah.
If you're a fat dude and it's in your DNA to be fat and you like eating, Houston should never be a stop for you at all. They go deep in Houston, and especially if you're doing blow and drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I used to go to
town,
the
sure.
drinking. You're waking up right away. You eat pierogies instead of 2 eggs and oatmeal.
Yeah.
Those pierogies, I throw 10 of them and 3 cans of Coke right off the bat. Just to fuel the diabetes and the cocaine at 7 in the morning. I'd even stop doing blow to go get kolaches and get like 3 jalapenos, 3 sausage and cheese, 10 of them and 3 cans of Coke. And on the way, stop at fucking Taco Cabana and get 3 breakfast tacos, potato, egg, and cheese with the spicy sauce. Oh,
God,
yeah.
Houston, Texas has got great fucking
Terrible.
food.
And then you go to sleep and you wake up and you go to Beaver's and you get a fucking Greek cheeseburger with the steak fries and the clam chowder with the fucking fish in it. You know the Greeks. What do you got? Crab? Throw it in there. Who gives a fuck? That shit. And then at night I go by Pete and there was a Chinese restaurant by Pete.
Remember, it was right next door.
It was right next
door.
door.
It was a Chinese restaurant. Oh, I used to fucking love that place.
Who do you think you're dealing with, dog? And then down the block I remember if you look up Disco Inferno on Cold Case, that was the first remarkable gain weight. I went from 355 to about 380 in a month. Ooh. 2 of those weeks were in Houston, Texas. It was on about a month ago. If you ever see Cold Case, always pop it up and see if it's Disco Inferno. I play a cab driver that was really skinny at one time.
Yeah.
I was a disco dancer, but after the cocaine backfired, I moved to Philly and I become a cab driver. And
what
like
casting?
So it was one of those. I did 2 weeks in Houston.
Yeah.
Basically, got off the plane, did New Year's with Joe at Melrose on Saturday, slept all day Sunday, and I was the second scene on the first day of shooting on like the 3rd of January.
Oh, wow.
It was one of those things.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get a chance to lose the sodium out of my body from eating out all the time in Houston.
Yeah.
When you look at that episode of Cold Case, you will go, Joey, you were 2 weeks from dying. And right around that time when I came back was when I got diagnosed with the sleep apnea. I finally fell asleep at, where's President Clinton from?
Little Rock.
Arkansas.
What is it?
Arkansas.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock, at that funny bone that Joe Chadwick bought. Remember when they broke off and Joe Chadwick and the black bartender who robbed the bar in Miami, they bought a fucking mysterious funny bone at Little Rock. And I was asleep at the fucking, I was asleep at the hotel, and a guy came up to me and goes, excuse me, I'm a doctor. I heard you snoring when I was checking in. You better go to a doctor on Monday. He goes, just from looking at you, I could see the bags under your eyes, the color of your skin. You're going to get sick. He goes, you have sleep apnea. I could hear you choking. At that point, I had been thrown off a flight.
For snoring?
Before the flight took off, guys, I sat down, I put my head back, and I started going. And they said, and they're like, you got to go, dog. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go get some sleep.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my
no
God.
Airline person says you got to go get some
It
sleep.
was really bad. I was in United, and I think I had alcohol on my breath or something the night before. But no, I wasn't drinking that morning, but you could tell I was fucked up like the night before.
You're not even a big drinker, so that would
No,
be
but when I was doing blow, I threw down. Listen, when you do blow, oh yeah. When I threw blow, Budweiser cans, cold like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Give me a case of those 12 ounces, put it in the freezer.
That was what Felipe was saying. You got to do, Tom, you got to hang out with Felipe's part.
I was listening to a part of it. It was hilarious.
That guy's so, but Joey and him are so authentic.
Yeah, completely. Of course.
I feel like,
That's
do you
why
ever
he's
feel
the
like we're
best.
kids listening?
I'm a total child right
Yeah,
here.
like when Joey tells his stories, I feel like the two of us.
What am I
are
going to
just
jump in with my fucking story
He was-
about the time I ate a sandwich somewhere? Like
He was crazy, Felipe.
Yeah.
Like when he got down, he got scary down. Like he went to a different place. Like
Really?
Like Eddie Bravo Indian. We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.